I'm Ryan, a 29-year-old software architect, wrestling with a tangle of outdated code when my phone buzzed with an alert from my condo security system. My parents had let themselves in. I'd given them a spare key for emergencies, but this was no crisis. Dad was wielding a tape measure, sizing up my walls with precision, while Mom typed notes on her phone, squinting as if redecorating in her mind. Then my younger brother, Jackson, strutted in like he owned the place. "This is perfect," he said, sprawling on my leather couch, feet on my coffee table. Way nicer than the dump I'd been stuck in. "Ryan's never here anyway." "He's always at the office," Mom agreed, still typing. "We'll clear the desk from the guest room for Jackson's space. Ryan can work from his company's office like normal people." Dad measured doorframes and hallways, going all in. "Once we move Jackson's stuff, Ryan won't fuss," he said. "He knows family comes first. We just need to do it while he's at that San Francisco conference next month." I watched this unfold live on my phone from my desk. A sharp laugh slipped out, the kind that makes coworkers glance over warily. My colleague Daniel looked up from his screen. "You okay?" Maybe not, because I'd just caught my family plotting to take over my home. But instead of anger, I felt relief. I had them on camera, and I was going to make them regret every step that led here. I own 30% of a startup that just secured Series B funding. I make great money, really great. 4 months ago, after Mom swiped my grandfather's vintage Rolex from my condo, the only keepsake from my dad's father, who actually cared about me, I installed a full security setup, cameras, sensors, the works. 3 weeks later, I saw that Rolex on Jackson's wrist in an Instagram post, him bragging to friends about buying it with his business profits. Jackson's profits? Just another failing MLM scam, propped up by our parents. I've been documenting everything since. Every conversation. Every time they chose Jackson over me, every jab about how I should support the family while he drained them. Now they'd handed me enough evidence to bury them. I emailed Jackson, "Hey, want to grab dinner this weekend?" "Been too long." His reply took a while, the 3 dots blinking. They were probably huddling, wondering if I suspected anything. "Yeah, sounds good," he wrote. "Mom and Dad free too?" "I'll cook at my place Saturday." I had 4 days to prepare a trap. Jackson, cocky as ever, walked right into it. I grew up in Seattle, the eldest son of George and Margaret Kowalski. Dad ran a successful import business, Mom managed their rental properties. We had wealth, a big house in Bellevue, the works. But my parents stopped seeing me when Jackson was born. I was 8 when he arrived, and I went from firstborn to invisible. The responsible kid who didn't need help because he was so capable. Funny how an 8-year-old learns to fend for himself when no one's watching. Jackson got basketball camp, I was told sports were pointless. He got a shiny Audi for his 16th birthday, I worked at Best Buy for a used sedan. When I got into MIT,
I can't tell all in the short story. For the full story, link below.